Welcome back to Living Life in Arizona. Today is all about Phoenix. We can't have a channel about Arizona without talking about Phoenix, which is the major city in Arizona. So today is all about Phoenix. We're going to show you a Google Maps view of what Phoenix looks like, talk about some facts about Phoenix, kind of population, income, some of Sean's favorite stuff to cover. And also we'll talk about major industries and fun things to do. And stay tuned at the end. We'll cover all the most popular areas in Phoenix that you need to know about. So let's go.
Well, before we start, I'm Sean.
I'm Betty.
We're a husband and wife real estate team here in the Phoenix metro area.
If you're thinking of moving to Arizona or you already live here and you're thinking of buying or selling a property, reach out to us. We would love to help you. All of our info is down below.
Let's look here on the map. As you guys can see on the map here, Phoenix is pretty large compared to the other cities. So let me get my trusted pen out. So this is the Phoenix. Oh, I think we're doing all right. Phoenix Metro. Oh, I messed that one up. Okay, so that's Phoenix, right? So like this is Mesa, Gilbert, Tempe, Scottsdale, which is pretty long but not wide. So as you can see, like this is Glendale. I think it goes like this. That's very weird. So as you could see, why did they keep going up? That's weird. As you could see, Phoenix is large city. And obviously it borders so many different cities. You have Glendale, you have Scottsdale, Cave Creek, and Paradise Valley, Tempe, Goodyear, Peoria. So
very central.
Yeah, very central to the Phoenix metro, right? So that is,
I think, just an observation about Phoenix. I think it's the most diverse in experience because you have the city and you have the suburbs and then you have like the luxury area, like the expensive area.
Which we'll talk about.
And then you have the not so expensive area and then you have the not so great area. Yeah. So it's very diverse in like the way all like it's laid out, and
culturally it is the most diverse.
Yes, so I would say it's the most. I'm going to announce that right now. It's the most diverse
in Arizona.
In Arizona, it is.
Yeah.
Experience wise and culture wise, it is.
And then when we see that, let's go. We always like talking about the airport, right? So the airport is literally close to downtown. Let me move this out of the way. So downtown Phoenix, hang on, let me pull out my pen, is right here. The airport's right here. I don't know why it keeps going away. That's weird. Something we'll have to figure out for another time. But
if you know how to fix it, let us know.
So
technology.
Yeah. So it really depends where in Phoenix you are. Let's say you're in, so South Mountain is like the southernmost in Phoenix. So let's go from South Mountain to the airport. As you could see, 20 minutes, right? Because there's a lot of back roads to go there. It's not a straight shot to the highway. Let's say you are in Desert Ridge, which is not the northernmost part, but it's a very popular area. Let's go to Desert Ridge, which is up there, as you could see.
Wow, it's pretty far out.
Yeah, and then let's go to the airport, 20 minutes. The beauty of depending where you are in Phoenix, let's go back to Phoenix. I want to show you guys because I think this is super important. Let's get rid of this. So as we let me go here. As we show in the airport's like right here, there's highways, right? Coming here. If you're here, there's a highway here. There's highway access to the airport. So obviously if you're down in the South Mountain, it's a little bit tougher. So the population of Phoenix, it's approximately 1.7 million people, which makes it the 5th largest city in the U.S., right? You wouldn't think Phoenix, Arizona is like one of the larger cities. So that's pretty cool.
I wonder, yeah.
It's because Phoenix Metro, that's where it comes from, I believe. So let's talk about population density, right? So you would think being the largest city, it's very dense, but it's kind of depends where you are. In Phoenix, you will feel like it's a lot of population density, or however you say that. Populated, yes. But it's not because it's so spread out and it's so large. But if you're in let's go back to the map. If you're in these areas, it's very populated. But if you're up here, it's not as much. Down here, not as much. So just something to consider, right? But you have 3,400 people per square mile in Phoenix, right? If you compare it to Mesa, which is a smaller city, but it's still one of the largest cities, I think the third largest city in Arizona, it's 3,700 people per square mile. Compared to Chandler, which doesn't feel like it, but it's 4,000 people per square mile.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So Chandler has more people per square mile
Yeah, because of just how big Phoenix is, right?
And also you have like a lot of big landmarks in Phoenix. So you have like the downtown Phoenix where it's businesses, it's buildings, and then you have the talking stick arena. Like you have a lot of different stuff that kind of occupies space, but people don't live there.
Yeah.
They just visit.
So we don't have it's like New York City, you have high-rise apartments, so many of those. Right? In Phoenix, you don't have that many, right? So that's why when you think New York, it's different.
Yeah.
Actually, New York City population density. I never looked that up actually. 29,000 people per square mile. So if you live in New York, come to Phoenix.
3,400 and 29,000.
That's insane. We never looked at that. That's pretty cool. And we've worked and lived in New York.
And you can, I'm sure you feel it too.
Yes, you do feel it. I mean, you worked in New York, so New York City.
It's a lot of people.
So then let's keep going. The median age in Phoenix is around 34.3 years of age. The median household income is approximately $77,000. And the median home price is $485,000, right? So some fun facts for you. No, not fun, just facts. Also, Phoenix does have a light rail. So I was actually talking to someone that's relocating out here, and they're like, hey, I want to be near the light rail. Well, the light rail. And I was like, okay, that's interesting, because we've talked about it in other videos. We don't really talk about, or people here don't really mention the light rail much. I mean, there's a lot of people that do use it. So this is a map of the light rail, it's going to look weird to you guys right now, but this is Phoenix right here.
This is basically one lane or track like that you see in New York City. This is just like the one.
Yeah, in New York, it's like
the entire.
So this is Scottsdale, this is Tempe, this is Mesa. So it comes from here and goes all the way through the central of Phoenix. This is the airport, remember? So let me get rid of this.
So you could go to the airport with the light.
Yes, you can. So this is the airport right here. So it basically comes like this and goes back up like that. I know that wasn't a great thing, but just to kind of give you guys some context, there is a light rail. This is University of Arizona. That's one of the campuses, ASU right here. So yeah, it's...
As you see here, it says proposed extension. So they are extending it.
A little bit more up north, yeah. So that's cool. Yeah, so if you guys are looking, hey, we want to be near the light rail, or hey, we want to be in a certain area, again, guys, feel free to reach out to us if you guys have any questions. Some of you guys have been, I've mentioned before, some of you guys have been reaching out to us via email. It's been super cool. Some of you haven't even scheduled phone calls with us. It's just, we love it. So if you guys do have any questions, always feel free to reach out to us. So fun fact, which I didn't know about this, but Phoenix is the capital of Arizona, right? Which makes sense. It is the largest city in Arizona, but it wasn't always the capital of Arizona. So I guess when Arizona became a U.S. territory in 1863, the capital was actually Tucson, because that was the largest city at the time. And then in 1867, it then got moved to Phoenix as the capital. So Tucson had a good run for a few years, right? But Phoenix took over and became the capital.
So they went from a hot area to another hot area. We always wonder, why didn't they make the capital like Flagstaff or up north where it's...
I'm sure there's a reasoning. Yeah, I'm going to look into...
I'm sure there is a reason.
Yeah.
But it's a shame that they didn't.
Yeah, because if you guys know up north, Flagstaff, Prescott, just beautiful. And we'll talk a little bit about
it. Could also
future video.
The nature, like preserving the area and stuff. But man, I wish.
Do you want to talk about schools?
Okay, schools. Schools is mixed in Phoenix. So the Phoenix Unified School District has the highest rating in the
No, it's one of the largest.
one of the largest. I'm sorry. It's one of the largest. So Phoenix Bases School is the top one in Phoenix.
Well, it's the top 3.
Well, so Bases has multiple campuses. So Bases Phoenix is one of them. So Bases is
It's a charter school.
It's a charter school. It's a good school.
Yeah.
So they have different locations. So that's the one in Phoenix.
Yeah, that's the number 3 rated school, right? Phoenix Union Bioscience High School. So if you're into science, it's a top 5 public school in Arizona. And it's a great high school, obviously if you're into bioscience, but it is ranked number 724th in the country. So I don't know how that ranks across the country.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah.
We don't know. I saw that number. I said that
doesn't sound good, but
it's not very good, but it could be good. I don't know. I have no idea how many schools there are in the country. I'm sure it's a lot. So
yeah.
I guess the fact that we're under 1,000 is good.
Well, you know what? How many public high schools in the U.S.? That's a good thing to... Okay. 24,000 schools.
That's, okay, now that changes. That's good. 730, was it 734? Is pretty good.
Private school. Yeah, that's okay.
It's with the first, 1,000.
Yeah,
That's good.
Good. Not too bad. I like it.
724.
Yeah. So now let's talk about employment. A lot of people want to come out here for jobs. So job growth is something to consider. Like back in the day, Phoenix had a really, really tough... I spoke about this in our Phoenix market update video, real estate market update. So go check that one out. Some good info in there. But Phoenix before was just a tourist destination, and the only real thing was tourism and real estate. So when the market crashed in 2008, Phoenix was one of the largest, the biggest hit cities that really got hit because they really didn't have much. But since then, Phoenix has done a great job of growing the economy, employment, and we're going to touch a little bit about those. So City of Phoenix employs the most people right now for now, and we're going to get to which is going to take the number 1 spot, I believe, and we're talking only Phoenix here. So there, Chandler, Intel, I believe, had way more. I forget the exact number. Actually, let's look at that real quick. Intel and Chandler employees. We did the video on this. 12,000. Okay, so right around there.
So it is the largest.
Okay. So, but it's not going to be any longer. And guys, stay tuned till the end because we're going to talk about the most popular areas in Phoenix, and there's some really popular spots. And we should actually talk about our favorite restaurant too. I'm going to put that in here.
Oh yes, we just discovered it. It's so good.
Yes. Stay tuned for our favorite restaurant in Arizona that's in Phoenix.
Ever.
I think we've ever been to. Food-wise.
And we've taken other people there too, and they've said it is the best.
Yes. So stay tuned for the top restaurant to me that we've ever been to, which is not saying much, but it's...
And also, it's not impossible to get a reservation.
It's tough, but
it's tough, but not impossible.
Yeah. So back to the City of Phoenix, 14,000 employees. Second is Banner Health. So one cool thing about Arizona is we have a lot of top healthcare institutions, Banner Health, Dignity, Mayo Clinic in Phoenix, which is a great one. That's for cancer. So Phoenix does have really good hospitals. You went to which one was your surgery at?
It was Banner.
Banner? In Phoenix, right?
Yes.
So Betty, back in the day, had to have brain surgery. I don't know if you want me to share that, but...
It happened.
Yeah.
In 2017. So, yeah.
It was Banner in Phoenix.
Yes.
Yes. Great hospital.
It was a
great surgeon. Great surgeon there. So definitely recommend that. Let's see. So the top employer that's going to take over is, why didn't I write? Okay, hang on. Because I want to make sure I get the T. Yeah. Because I always mess up the
acronyms.
Oh, this is not it. Okay. TSMC. TSMC, the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, right now has around 3,000 to 6,000 employees. And they came out here. Semiconductor is going to be a big industry, I think, in the future of the country. And one of the top spots is going to be Arizona, which is really exciting, and it's going to be in Phoenix. So let's let me show you guys on the map. I always forget. Okay, hang on. Let's see. TSMC. I always get that TSMC. So that's up here. TSMC. I've driven past it. It is a huge, like, just, you see this monster of just whatever this is, warehouse structure. And so they just approved recently $100 billion additional investment from Taiwan, which is going to create 40,000 construction jobs over the next 4 years. And it's going to expand to 25,000 employees. So if you're looking in this North Phoenix area, I mean, there's a lot of buzz happening that it is going to be something. I mean, it's a lot of land up there. It's like vacant land, but there's a lot of communities up there. Like, let me show you guys.
Yeah, where would those people live?
So Norterra is great. Stetson Hills, like this whole area, Norterra, which is a big one because there's a lot.
With a pen, because it's kind of hard to see with the mouse.
So Norterra, which is right here. There's that other companies. There's a lot of major companies there. This area is great. A lot of people, we'll do this video for another day, are coming from Surprise, which is all the way out here. It's a kind of a quick drive. There's a lot of new constructions happening out there. So that's a really good option too. But TSMC, I always say TMSC. TSMC is a major player, and it's going to be like, it's going to boom the economy here. I feel a lot of people are talking about it, and that investment, it's going to be, it's not an American investment. The Taiwanese company is investing the $100 billion here, which is great. And they've already invested a bunch prior.
I think I read somewhere they already employed 3,000.
3,000 to 6,000, yeah, right now. It's going to get to 25,000, and the construction alone is massive. So that's going to be great. So if you guys are looking for information on the good areas to be around there for like future growth opportunity, reach out to us. We'll get you connected. I'll show you guys the areas that you want to be in that I think are going to appreciate really well. Pretty money when it comes to my appreciation predictions, because not all areas will appreciate as much. So reach out to us. We'd love to help you guys out and direct you guys in the right direction. Point you guys in the right direction.
Yes, you don't have to be in that area. We can also like show you other areas that is an easy commute.
Yes.
That is probably whatever budget you have.
Yes. Yeah, there's enough. Yeah, exactly. Good point. Things to do.
Well,
Phoenix, there's a lot to do.
There's a lot to do. We can start by just the Phoenix Zoo. It's not a huge zoo, but it's nice. There are animals there to look at.
Pretty lot. I mean, no, it's pretty good.
It's not compared to like the San Diego Zoo or like those big ones, but I think it's decent. They do the zoo lights on like the holiday time, so that's really fun to do.
Yeah,
we actually went experience.
The other day. I took the kids to the zoo, to ride a camel there, which was super fun.
Was it fun?
Yeah, the kids had fun.
It feels very wobbly.
It is very wobbly, but they loved it. There's rhinos, lions, cheetahs. So this
our daughter this morning, I asked her
because I took them. Yeah,
he took
with our cousin.
Oh, like what animal did you see? She said, I saw the rhino. The rhino was big, like daddy. So she compared you to the rhino.
Good.
Just fun for you.
That. So this is the map of the zoo. It's a cool place. You could spend a good couple hours there. It's very walkable.
Especially if the weather is nice.
Which it usually is.
Unbearable. Yeah. But
the other day was really good.
Yeah. You get to enjoy it.
So that's one we like.
Oh, the botanical garden is really...
You've been there. I've never been there.
I've been there. It's big.
It's right by the Phoenix Zoo.
Yes, it's right there.
Actually, before you talk a little bit about that, this area has a lot of cool stuff. You have the Hole in the Rock, which is a really cool hiking area, right? Very popular.
It's popular.
Papago Golf Club, Phoenix Zoo, Papago Park in Tempe, which is right there. But in general, so yeah, sorry, go on. But
what was I talking about? The botanical garden. It's very cool. You just walk around, see nature, different plants, different type of cacti, and they have like sections. And from what I remember, they had one section of like how they used to live in the old times. They had like a couple of structures, like they show you how their kitchen was and like different like their houses and how they used to live. So it's been a while, but we should take them. They would really enjoy that. Children's Museum, Phoenix Children's Museum.
And there as well.
It is so fun. Like it's an entire day because it's 3 levels.
So it's in downtown Phoenix.
It is.
Let me pull it up for you guys. It is in downtown Phoenix. So yeah, go ahead.
I've never been to a children's museum in any other state because we didn't have kids when we were living in other states. But this one I think is super fun for them.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
They love it. And in the summertime, they do a foam party and like splash party outside. All the kids love that. We might include some videos of that when we went last time. But it is super fun. It keeps them entertained. Like every floor has something different, a different theme. And it really does, like, it just kind of keeps on going. They never get bored. It's great time to like, play with them and interact with them as they're kind of like going through the stuff. It's very cool. So highly recommend.
Yes, agreed.
If you have kids or if you're an adult and you like that kind of stuff, go for that.
That'd be kind of weird.
Do it. I've never seen just adults.
Yeah. Also, obviously, for me, sports teams, right? So in Phoenix, we have the Phoenix Suns, right? So I go to games a lot there. It's in downtown Phoenix. Really cool. They just did a couple of years ago, they reconstructed the stadium. It is a fun time. Like, it is a cool, like, I've been to a lot of arenas, not a lot, but I've been to a good amount of basketball arenas. Actually, not a lot, but a decent amount. Couple.
How many
Handful.
would you say?
Like 4 or 5. So I've been to MSG, which is obviously great, but this is more cooler, kind of like to hang
They
out.
have a nice bar right in
Yeah, it's like a cool vibe. Like, it's kind of like, and then they have the FanDuel, like the gambling area. You could go in, bet on games. If you're into that stuff, you could watch different games, bet on everything. So it's like a fun time, man. Like there's a lot of people that just like go to hang out in the stadium and not really watch the game as much, especially right now. They're not doing too good, but hopefully we keep it going. But the stadium is really nice. I like it. And then the Diamondbacks is right across the street from it. Diamondbacks. Literally, so we could kind of do a Google map, like a GPS. It's literally a 2-minute walk, really. A 5-minute walk. So that's cool too. So it's right in the downtown area. That's just fun,
sports.
Yeah. Should we get into the favorite restaurant now or not yet? What do you think?
We'll keep them and we'll talk about that later. Favorite restaurant.
Okay. So we'll bring that
Ever
okay.
of all time.
Ever of all time. Okay. Also, we can't talk Arizona without hiking.
Yes.
It's funny. I had a client come out here from California and we're looking at houses and stuff like that. He's like, hey, I noticed something. He's like, a lot of people look like they're very like fit and just like active, right? Because hiking is a big deal here, especially when the weather is nice. When it's summertime, it kind of shuts down, but hiking is a big deal. And I think the most popular, not the best hiking trail, because it's a little tough, but would you say it is the most popular?
Yes, a lot, because the mountain is like right smack in the middle of like
Camelback Mountain, yeah.
Like where the touristy area is. So
it's like at Scottsdale, Phoenix border.
So Camelback Mountain is the most popular, I think, a hiking trail. It's a hard one. It's more like mountain climbing than actually hiking, because there's like some big rocks that we haven't done it in a really long time.
I don't plan on it.
We should.
After, if you go check out one of our previous videos, the $400,000 Santan Valley new construction tour we did. At the end, I played basketball against one of the neighborhood kids in the video, and my ankle still hurts from that. So I'm going to be kind of not hiking for a little bit. But yeah, it is a tough hike.
It is.
But very popular. Like, you will see groups and groups of people
go ambitious and they come out defeated. I feel like that's the best way to describe it.
Yes. And then,
like, oh yes, I can do it. And then in the middle of it, you're like, this is a crazy.
And the next one, which is a very popular one as well, Piestewa, I'm saying that wrong, Peak, which used to be...
Who named this, first of all?
Well, it used to be named Squaw Peak, right? Which was easier to pronounce. But that's also a very popular one.
I've never been to that one.
I haven't either, but I know, like, we were going to go with a bunch of people and it just kind of canceled. But I know it's a very popular one. And then the other one is South Mountain Park and Reserve, which I've done. You haven't done. I didn't hike this one. So this was South Mountain. As you can see, this whole, hang on, let me pull this back up. This is a big mountain. South Mountain is a big mountain. You notice it, right? So there's hiking trails. The one I did with Adi, my cousin, is, hang on, what happened? There we go. There's like a trail you could drive up, actually. It's like a windy road and it takes you all the way. So if you don't want to hike it, you could drive up and be at the top. Super cool scenic view. So that's...
Watch the sunset. We have beautiful sunsets here.
Yeah, I think it's like, hang on, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is the area where you're like at the top. Obviously, you can't see the other angle of it. But yeah, like you're up here, you drive up, boom, you can see all of Phoenix. It's awesome. You know, definitely recommend that as well. And then golf, right? A lot of you guys like to golf. Get a lot of clients out here. They want to golf. One of the maybe more popular public golf courses is Arizona Biltmore Golf Course. And we're going to talk about Biltmore in a little bit. But this is a great golf course, public golf course. The other one is Encanto 18 North. Hang on. There we go. Encanto. It's another public course, Encanto golf course. And then Papago, which I showed you guys. Papago. I always forgot how to spell. Golf.
I always I'm like in awe of like how pristine some of the golf courses are. Like the grass is so green, whereas everywhere else, especially in the summer, like the grass is dead. So they do put a lot of effort in like keeping the grass and like the fields very well maintained. Even the public ones. Yeah.
If you guys are looking for kind of like, hey, we want specific hiking stuff, golf courses, you're coming out here, feel free to reach out to us, guys. We'll be more than happy. And I'm working on, it's almost done, a relocation guide with all this information in there for all of Arizona, most of Arizona, which is going to give you guys like top hikings, golf courses, favorite restaurants, just like things to do. So relocation guide, stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, if you guys do want to reach out to us, just feel free to reach out and we'll get you guys any info you need.
And if you want the relocation guide when it's finished, comment below and then we'll reach out to you. When it's done, we'll send it to you.
Yes, either you could...
So you don't have to come back to the channel and be like...
Yes, if you want to be first in line, let us know. Just shoot us your email address and we'll send that to you. No things, just... you don't have to sign up for anything. It's just boom, we'll just send it to you. PDF, you'll have it. Okay. Do we do it now?
Yeah. Well, let's just talk about the major areas and then we'll talk about our favorite restaurant.
Okay, that's how you want to do it?
Yeah, why not?
So major areas. You want to start with?
Biltmore comes to mind, is one of the top areas in Phoenix. Very nice, a lot of businesses and also restaurants, a lot of like nice communities around there. So
Biltmore Fashion Square Mall.
Yeah, so it's an outdoor mall. It's a small mall, not a huge one, but you have a couple of major stores there. Very nice area.
And let me tell you why. And then the next one after that, which we're going to talk about, is Arcadia as well. But Biltmore, why is Biltmore so nice? Okay, I'll tell you why. You have Scottsdale, right? Paradise Valley, which is right here. Paradise Valley is Beverly Hills of Arizona, right? One of the, I think Sedona's first, then it's Paradise Valley. Sedona is like amazing.
Yes. Sedona is unique. You can compare anything
in the country.
Anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fact.
So comment if you think if you've been to Sedona and you think something else compares to it or is better than it.
Yeah. I mean, there could be stuff that you like better, but as far as like uniqueness, it is one of the, there's nothing you can't compare.
The Red Rock.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's Red Rocks in Colorado, but this is just different, guys.
Yeah.
If you ever come to Arizona, just go visit Sedona and then you'll thank us later. So Biltmore is positioned really nice. So Biltmore, why can't we type today? Biltmore Fashion Park, really cool, high-end outdoor mall, really nice. We haven't been there in a while, but we really enjoy that. It's a really cool, a lot of good restaurants. Biltmore has great restaurants too.
Like, look, if you zoom in, you can see like that area. You have like Season 50.
True Food Kitchen, which
Yeah.
I really like. Capitol Grill, I've been to, really like that place. You got Saks Fifth Ave, just really cool. It's a nice place to go spend a couple hours of your day. But let's look at, let's look at some real estate around there. One thing I like about Biltmore is you can get some really cool high-rise buildings and live that apartment lifestyle in Biltmore. Biltmore area, Phoenix. Let's see a good one. Let me show you a high-rise if I can find one here. Maybe one of these. Oh, this one. Which one is this? Because they have this one. Hang on. Optima. See, you know that. See, you're so good. So Optima. They have one in Old Town Scottsdale, North Scottsdale, and then this one in the Biltmore. So this one is listed courtesy of Crane Real Estate. This is 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,500 square feet, $850,000. Now this one, you're living that apartment lifestyle with the amenities. That's the whole point. So that's why you're like, oh, 2-bed, 2-bath, $850. That's a lot, right? Technically for Arizona, but this is all about the amenities. So we'll look through. Optima's a cool build. Like, it's a very cool and very popular building. Especially if you're high up, you get good views. Yeah, really cool. It's a very unique building.
More modern, I feel like.
Yes, the exterior, the amenities are really nice. I don't think this one's going to show the amenity. Okay, yeah, here we go. Oh, this is not showing the good one. Okay, the gym. The rooftop is super nice. There's a rooftop. I believe the pool is on the roof. They're going to show it. Let's see. That's not the pool. Okay, but yeah, really nice. I like
The higher end ones.
Yeah, it's well known.
Yeah.
Next, Arcadia.
Arcadia. Yes. Not to be confused with Arcadia area that we talked about in our other video where not to move in Arizona. This is the nice part of Arizona, like Arcadia. Beautiful custom homes throughout.
Yeah, there is also, for Biltmore and Arcadia, there's a lot of spas, right? Hotels. Resorts, yes.
It's resort. So you have the Phoenician there.
Yes.
You have a lot of the Ritz-Carlton is building.
Oh, yes.
Is building their residential complex in that region too. So I don't know. They've been building it for a long time. I don't know if they've almost done.
You still don't want to talk about the restaurant because it's in this area. Not yet, right? You don't want to do it yet.
We can talk about it.
No, let's wait. Arcade. Yeah. Hang on, we'll pull it up. Phoenix. Okay. Yeah. Because you mentioned some of the real estate.
Yeah. Beautiful. We used to just, like, when we used to live in South Scottsdale, we used to just drive up in that area and just drive through the neighborhoods and dream to be living there.
This is one. Okay. This is the style that we love.
Unique.
It's not in Arizona. Okay, so this one is 6 beds, 6 baths, 5,000 square feet, built in 2019 for $4 million. Really good value.
Yeah, that's not bad actually.
Listed courtesy of Compass Real Estate. So this is why we love Arcadia, because you have mountain views in some houses, not all of them, but this style, look at that. Just, it feels like you're in California.
It's very custom. It's not like every house looks different. The whole neighborhood kind of like has a similar theme, but like of niceness, but no house looks the same.
I'm gonna go to the backyard real quick. Sorry guys, I know it's gonna give you guys a headache. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Luxury living.
Yes.
Is what you want to think.
We love Arcadia.
It's kind of like Paradise Valley is the Beverly Hills of Arizona. The houses are more spread out, but Arcadia is a small pocket, but you still have enough space, but really like a community feel. Paradise Valley doesn't feel like a community because all of the houses are kind of like spread out a little bit more. But Arcadia is like best of both worlds. You have custom homes, luxury, but then also the homey, like the community feel where the streets are very walkable. probably the neighbors know each other. I don't know. I'm assuming.
Yeah. No,
Exactly.
yeah, they do. Like, I've sold in that area before you had joined with me. Obviously, we've been married, but like you just joined forces with me in real estate about 6 months ago.
Yes.
8 months ago. So yeah, I've sold in that area. It's 10 out of 10. I love that area. Next, let's talk about Desert Ridge a little. So we did high-end luxury, and Desert Ridge is still very nice. Just different vibe. How would you compare Desert Ridge?
Desert Ridge.
So this is a little bit more north of Phoenix.
I would compare. I mean, it's kind of like a condensed Biltmore in a sense because there's like a bunch of restaurants there. There's a big complex there with it.
Yeah, it's the Desert Ridge Marketplace. So that's,
Yeah.
but Desert Ridge in a whole is more suburban.
Yeah.
But you have this, monstrosity of, hang on, let me show you something better. I mean, maybe just do a map view of it. That may be better. Desert Ridge Marketplace. Let's see if we could. So this is it. It's big. There's restaurants, a lot of shopping, outdoor mall basically. So very popular area. But then like all around it, you just have great, even JW Marriott, that's a nice hotel up there. Just great communities to live in. If you have kids, this is a place to be. If you're Biltmore, it's more of that like, I don't want to say single lifestyle, but like you get the apartment lifestyle. It's a little bit more busy.
But there are houses like in that.
There are. It's just a little bit more busy. Right?
Yes, it is more busy.
Arcadia, not as it's still, if you're in the pockets, not as busy. But if you're in Desert Ridge, you're there to like, so let's look at some Desert Ridge homes sold out there too. Let's see. Really, let's see. What's a good one? I was looking at one the other day too for a client. You just get more house up there. Oh, this is nice. Okay. So this one is 4 beds, 4 baths, 2,300 square feet, listed at $825, courtesy of eXp Realty. So again, this is more of a neighborhood, like traditional Arizona neighborhood. Really nice. I like the floors. Nice size kitchen.
What they have are
Good size primary bedroom, primary bathroom. Like you're gonna get more.
These are not custom
No.
homes. This is like builder grade homes.
Yes.
But are nice. Not like Arcadia. Arcadia is custom.
Mm-hmm.
Biltmore, I think it's a combination.
Yeah.
It's a combination.
Let's see.
But for the price point, I think Desert Ridge is a really good price point for that.
Especially for families, it's great.
Yeah.
Good schools out there. So again, it's $645. You can find something for a really good price. Even five that's more of a townhouse. So yeah, 1,500 square feet, $645. Great starter home. Yeah, I think that's a great area as well.
If you want to be in that pocket, yeah, it's great.
Very highly recommended. Another one, like you could go more north. So like the Norterra area. Let me pull it up on the map. Norterra. Again, more suburban, a little bit more further out, but really USA has that's where we're talking about. This is closer to the TSMC. This is close to there, so it's going to be really good. There's a lot of builders going on there. There's a lot of shopping up there. Hang on, no, that's a hotel. A lot of shopping. Where is it?
I see Sephora.
Yes. What's that big complex called? Yeah, there's a lot of shopping up there. And let me pull up Norterra. Really, really good options as soon as it pops up. Okay, boom. 510. Okay. 4 beds, 3 baths, 2,000 square feet, built in 2001, listed by OfferPad. So again, great starter home. Looks like recently remodeled. Yeah.
Well, they did the 2001, you said? Yeah.
So it's definitely been remodeled recently. So you could find some really good options, affordable options out there. And then you can get some really big houses. This one for $850. This one is 3,600 square feet. So again, good options. Another low-key area I really like in Phoenix a lot of good restaurants here as well is North Central Phoenix. Phoenix has the best restaurants in my opinion. North Central. So let me see. There is, let me see, I could tell you, Postino, North Central. Okay, there we go. So this whole street, okay, let's see, restaurants. You have a lot of Federal Pizza, which is super cool. Restaurants. This whole like culinary drop has a lot of cool restaurants, really like just a lot of good options, right? And then they have some really unique real estate up there too, which I really, really love. North Central Phoenix. Yeah, Central Ave. So you'll find some like really different, hang on, I want to show you. It's like sometimes like very historic looking. I'm trying to find, let's see.
Oh, that looks like the White House. They built the White House in Phoenix.
I can't find.
Whoa.
But yeah, they have some really, hang more here. Yeah, it's going to be around here probably. It's like different, unique. So this is 5 beds, 3 baths, 3,400 square feet at 1.7, listed by the brokery. Just like bigger lots. It's like old Phoenix, right? Like just old, nice Phoenix. Unique properties there, man. Like
more traditional.
no, like yeah, not like cookie cutter traditional.
Yeah.
Just like just old Phoenix. Really cool. It's such a popular area. So that's another one. I mean, we could go on forever with Phoenix. But I think we're at the end of the video, and
yes, let's go over let's mention our favorite restaurant.
Yes.
This is I don't know, when did they open it? It's called Theia, a Mediterranean, but with like a twist. They also have sushi, which is random, but every single thing we've had at this restaurant, it's over the top. It's very elevated food. And
mention, like, we grew up.
Yeah, we're Middle Eastern. Like, we grew up like eating this food. And
well, you grew up in the Middle. You were born and raised in the Middle East.
Yes. And this is better than what I've had in an elevated way.
Yeah.
It has this, like, everything is very well flavored. This is our favorite dish. It's in Manta. It's called Manta.
My mom used to make it a lot, really good. But this is
better.
I haven't told her this is better.
It's very delicious. The chocolate mousse thing we had last time, it was an experience. I feel like you think it's a mousse, but it's like a very heavy mousse. So it's a surprise, but very good food. Highly recommend. If you're visiting here, go there. Maybe take us with you.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I don't like putting my stamp on a lot of things. And even if you look at some of the reviews, 4.5, you're like, oh, okay. But like, we grew up Middle Eastern food around this 24/7. So obviously you grew up in that area. I grew up in New York, but from the ages of 0 till like 15, I don't think I was ever allowed to eat out. So I only ate what my mom cooked for those years. So I grew up Middle Eastern food, and you grew up in the Middle East. And this is like, so if you like Middle Eastern food, this is the spot to go. It is in the hotel, the Global Ambassador.
Yes, that alone, like, stay there. I want to do a staycation there because it is so just unique.
The lobby is super cool to go get drinks.
Yes, very fun vibes.
Yeah, this is
I don't know if they have a pool. I'm sure they do.
Yeah,
I want to definitely do a staycation
really
for my birthday.
Cool vibe, and the Theia's on the rooftop, right?
Yeah.
So we recommend it.
Brand new. It's new structure.
We 100% recommend it. The restaurant, it's expensive, but it's like a typical steakhouse pricing, I would say, right? It's not like over the top. It's not something we go to every night. But if you're looking for like that 5-star kind of restaurant, there's a lot of great options in Phoenix. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. But this is by far our favorite, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
And we've tried a lot of the things
We've had like some really good steakhouses, like
Steak 44, which is actually across.
Steak 44 is good too.
Which is actually literally right across the street, as you could see on the map.
But like everything we've had at this restaurant is phenomenal.
Yeah, because they make a different twist to it.
It's very, very Middle Eastern flavors.
Yeah. So if you like Middle Eastern flavors,
it's not just salt and pepper. It's like salt and pepper and like 10 other things that you're not sure what it is, but you're loving it.
Yeah, so we recommend that. And if you have been there, please comment below. Let us know what you think. If you don't like it, you could unsubscribe from our channel right now. That's totally okay. No hard feelings. But hopefully, guys, this video was helpful. Phoenix is so big. We could go on for another hour talking about Phoenix. We may even have to do a part 2 eventually. We're going to hit the streets one day. It's just...
We've been dreading going to the streets because it's so big and we don't even know where to start, what to show you. But we can do like...
So if you guys have stuff you want to actually see in person, comment, and, you know, we'll try to make it...
It will help us like narrow down what you guys want to see.
Yeah.
Because these videos are for you, not for us. We know we live here.
Yeah, so any way we could help, guys. If you guys have any questions, want any help with real estate, anything we could do, guys, please feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to help you guys, and have a great day.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.